Today I'm going to show you how to fix a power window that's fallen off of its track. Alright, so here I've got a Dodge Ram. I'm going to roll the window down. And I see the window isn't coming down. It's loose. Okay, you see it's not on its track. Now you can go up, and I'll explain why in a minute. But going down, it hangs. So let's just go ahead and take it up the time being, and then I'll show you what's going on, how we're going to fix it. Alright, the first thing we need to do is take the handle off. Yeah, there are just a couple of screws here. And then there's a bolt right here. I've got this loose because I've already had this off. There's a bolt right here that screws into that piece. That's a 7/16 on mine. Now there are some little connections in here, and you want to be careful taking these out. Just get a screwdriver and gently find them and pop them out one at a time. Be very careful, because once they break, I'll show you a broken one. What the problem is. Alright. You can hear the window sliding down. Okay. Let me show you. So in here, we have an arm. And then here's the window track. And so what somebody did was, there's a little piece of plastic here, and it's called a window roller. And it goes in this slot. And so when it broke, somebody just put this bolt in, and then so that will lift when this goes up, but then it won't bring it down. So it's basically disconnected. Alright, so I'm going to show you that little part that I bought and how we're going to fix this. So here's the window roller. Now I couldn't find one for this Dodge Ram. This one says it fits forward, but in the search it brought up this one as a possible match. So we're going to find out whether it works or not. So it's a little piece of plastic with a nut and a bolt. It slides in that track and bolts on. So let's remove theirs. I'll move the camera so you can see what's going on here. Alright, so looks like this. And just bolted this thing on. And so they just did a makeshift gizmo. And the question is whether this part's going to work or not. I don't really know. Needs to fit in that slot. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut a little bit of this off because I couldn't find one its exact fit, so it's a little bit too big. So I'm just going to go cut a little bit off and come back. Alright, I'm back. I just took it over to the bandsaw and just put a chamfer here on both sides and made it a little bit shorter. And now let's see, can you see that? Yeah. Let me just slide this in there. Looks like that other one's going to have to be removed. Okay, I'm going to have to remove that because that's in the way. That'll just fall off. That one, pretty sure. See, yeah, it just falls off. That's what I figured. Alright. Might have to come a little more. It's riveted. If I have to, I'll cut it off from the other side. Okay, I'm just going to have to cut it off from the other side. I won't be able to see it, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, there's that little ball. That clearly went to another piece of plastic that I no longer can find. Sometimes these older vehicles' parts are hard to come by. Hot. Very hot. Maybe I should wait. I think I'll wait. Okay, let's try this with some gloves on. Alright, let's try that. Binding. I need some grease. Okay. That's binding. I'm just going to get some wheel bearing grease and put in that slot and try and get this to run more smoothly. I'm going to tighten that just a little bit. Might have to put a nylon lock washer on there. I'm not sure if I got that too tight. I'm going to go all the way up. And all the way down. Okay. That now works. So what I'll have to do is I'll go down to the hardware store. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to replace this with a 1/4-inch nylon locking thread, but I can do that later. But I'll put this back together and it's now fixed. So although I don't have an exact match, I was able to modify that other one to get it to work. And without grease, it was really stiff and was overloading the motor. And so it's not perfect, but now I can at least positively go up and positively go down. And so anyway, I hope you found that helpful. I'll see you next time.